Don't be scared of speaking to spirit. They can hear you. And I know it sounds strange when you actually sit down and you think, right, I'm going to start talking, but just do it. Whatever comes to your mind, just say, hello, please give me a sign. And they will. They will show you in many ways how to connect with you. The reason why I'm so drawn to 1111 is because if you look at the clock when you least expect it, and there is an angel number, it's a sign you are guided and protected. Sometimes when I see it, I'm like, my day's going to be fine, guys, because I've seen an angel number today. Your angels are assigned to you from birth, and they're there to love you unconditionally. If you're watching this, it is generally for a reason, and we've been drawn together for that reason. This episode is sponsored by JS Health and Vitamins. The hair and energy tablets are insane and have helped me, again, with my journey on stronger and healthier hair, but also a better sleep. So if you are wanting to sleep peacefully at night, then these vitamins are the best for you. Use the code Mediumship for 15% off JS Health and Vitamins website. Hey guys, welcome back to We Talk to the Dead. Today, I actually want to talk a little bit about pretty much everything to do with connecting with your loved ones to the not so good of the world. And I don't mean that to scare you. I just generally feel that I am on this planet for a reason, like all of us, but don't you find it so strange? Like, it's really, really difficult to explain, but we are here on a planet and we have, let's say, between 1 to 100 years to live. So we're expected to live between 1 and 100. And then we just die and we go to a higher place and we are reconnected with all the people we have lost. And it is a reunion the other side. But I also find it really difficult. And I know as a medium and as a psychic, I do connect with the dead and I do see them. And I do give messages and signs to people who really need it. But it makes me baffled sometimes because I have so many questions myself that are unanswered. And I kind of want to put that to the test to understand things on a deeper level. So we're all running around on vibrations and energy because everything has energy. Everything has vibrations. And the more you raise your vibration, the more you're able to connect with the dead. So raising this vibration could mean being happy, just being generally laughing and happy, doing the things that you love and not being as stressed. So you'll be more heightened to signs when you are like this. But the reason why I keep mentioning the world is I was actually sat in the hot tub the other night. I was looking up at the stars and I was like, this is life. Like how are we all just expected to work, to live, to pay our bills, to then not do the things we want to do because the cost of living is too high? And then we're all going to die one day. And then what actually happens? Because although I connect with the dead, I don't know what they do. And then I started thinking even more, like, what if we have ghosts and we have spirit and we have angels, which I know that we have because I see them all in different ways. I know they are different. So ghosts is tied to the location of their death. But then what if we die and then we're just able to learn that vibration and learn that energy and we are all just reunited but doing the same thing? Like that just literally blows my mind. So I know that spirit come to me and I know they can drop their level down to be able to meet me as I raise mine. What are they actually doing? So they do connect. They do show us signs. They connect in our minds, in our dreams, in our feelings, our thoughts. But what are they actually doing after death? So this is something I really want to uncover myself. And I know I can't physically go to the afterlife and I can't take myself there without dying. And some people will say, well, there's no proof that you can actually connect with the dead because, well, why is there no scientific proof? Why can't we see what you see? And the truth is you can. You've just got to believe in yourself. You've got to put your mind from all the drama, all the thoughts, all the things that you need to do in your day and separate it to a calmer place. And the more that you do that, the more you will notice the beauty of life. So think of it as if we didn't have like sweets and chocolate, well, we have this world and we can live on water and we can live on things that are growing. So think of it like that. The more these things are in front of us, the more that we take them for granted. So take a moment out of your day to relax your mind and notice all these little things. So whether it's a ladybird crawling up your arm, that is a sign of spirit letting you know that you're okay, and then letting you know that they are with you. It's the same with if you see a butterfly and you think, is that my loved one or is it a butterfly? Well, you're noticing it and you're thinking it's your loved one without doubting yourself or doubting yourself. It is there for a reason. You're having that thought for a reason. So yes, life seems scary because we're expected to be a certain way. We're expected to be skinny. We're expected to do well at a job. We're expected to do certain things. And life is hard. Like, it is so, so difficult to manage our own thoughts and feelings and to fit in. But we are all unique in our own perfect way. And the more that you don't compare yourself to others, the more you realize that grief is very difficult. Having emotions and feelings is very difficult, but it is human. We are all human with emotions and with feelings, and we are all here to live and to, yes, die one day, but you will reunite with your loved ones again. So I want to talk on a little bit of a deeper level, guys, with some different things and do some listeners' questions, because everybody that follows me and everybody that is watching We Talk to the Dead, please like, subscribe and follow, because I want to take you all on this spiritual awakening journey with me. And I think it's important because if you're watching this, it is generally for a reason, and we've been drawn together for that reason. I am here today to help all you guys, and truly and honestly, helping you helps me in so many different ways. So let's start first of all with some listeners' questions. Does it exhaust you and how you do readings just through a photo? So it does exhaust me doing all these different readings, especially when I cannot really have time for myself. I find balance really difficult. But I do have 3 children. I have a house to run. I have bills to pay, just like everybody else. And life is difficult. I'm not going to sit here and say, no, it's all fine. Everything's rosy and everything's going to be okay. Because I do have some days where I literally don't want to get up in the morning. Spirit do help me through that. I've learned to have my balance in my life where I don't see spirit all the time. I have that little bit of me time. And I've mentioned this previously, but putting yourself in a protective bubble is very, very important. So visualize a bubble around yourself. Nobody can enter that bubble. And it's the same with spirit. They don't annoy me. I am able now to actually say, no, leave me alone, which is not like me at all. You guys all know that I'm such a people pleaser. And when I am like that, I'm like, I don't want to say goodbye, but I've learned to say I'm not ready to communicate, and they do leave me alone. So it doesn't exhaust me as bad as it used to, but I am getting better at it. In the regards of how do you do readings just through a photo? Truthfully, I do not have a clue. I look at your photograph, I'm able to tap into your energy. I do a speech which welcomes spirit and welcomes myself to connect with your energy, and I'm able to just type away. It's almost like I go in a different mode. You'll see on my previous podcast with Ethan, you'll see that my whole facial expressions change when I do readings because I go into a different mode. I go into like a different... It's really difficult to explain. It's almost like I'm not here, but I am here. And it's the same when I do a typed reading. I'm just typing away. I'm focusing on your photo and your energy. So seeing you in person and seeing you on a photograph is the same for me. I can just do it the same way. What does 1111 mean? Obviously, I have my own 1111 brand. I've got necklaces, socks, like the list goes on. But the reason why I'm so drawn to 1111 is because if you look at the clock when you least expect it, and there is an angel number, it's a sign you are guided and protected. Sometimes when I see it, I'm like, my day's going to be fine, guys, because I've seen an angel number today. Your angels are assigned to you from birth, and they're there to love you unconditionally. No matter what mistakes you make in life, they still love you. They're still part of you, but they are different to your past loved ones because they are yours. They just adore you. So they'll give you these white feathers and ringing in your ears and and angel numbers to be able to get your attention in certain ways. So 1111 actually means new beginnings. You're on a fresh start in your life. So if you notice that, it's because everything is going to plan out and everything is going to be perfectly fine. My other question that I got asked was, can spirit connect to radios or Bluetooth? My dad's favourite song keeps coming on in the car. So what this means is spirit have so many ways of connecting with us. They connect through lights, our bodies, our minds, so many different ways, either from like radios, like music, so we'll get onto that, but so many different other things as well. They could even flick the kettle on, anything. As I mentioned, energy is everything. So everything that has energy, they'll be able to control. Like, it's fantastic. So yes, if your dad's favourite song is coming on the radio when you get in, you're thinking of him, you're thinking of the song, and you've asked me that question. So yes, it's because he is with you and he is communicating with you. Do you ever see bad things from people's loved ones and wonder how to pass it on? The one thing I cannot do is say anything bad. I don't sense anything bad. I don't know when somebody's going to die. I don't know when somebody is going to go and fall and break their leg. I might see different challenges in their life that they're going to overcome and get through, but I don't see anything bad or scary. So my answer to that is I just only ask for love and guidance. So your loved ones aren't going to come forward and say, right, you're a bloody idiot and da 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 da. Like, it does not work in that kind of way at all. It is love and guidance, and I only channel spirit who give that to me. So I don't see bad things, I don't see scary things, I don't get told scary things. It's just all love and guidance. Also, I wouldn't want to do what I do. Why would I want to go up to somebody in the street and be like, yeah, you're going to die tomorrow? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, that is just no. Just no. I don't even see that myself, so no. Do you need to be born with abilities to connect to spirit, or can you train? So you can certainly train yourself. There is so many ways to connect and train yourself, and also embrace the spiritual world. You are watching this today for that reason, and We Talk to the Dead are going to provide you with all of the different channels and all of the different connections on how you can train as a medium, but also to heighten your own abilities, whether that is hearing, seeing, feeling, or even smelling different kinds of spirit or memories, messages, signs. If you are looking for ways to connect with your past loved ones in spirit, then listen to this now, because it is for a very important reason, to be able to connect with your loved ones. So as me, Chloe Mediumship, I want to give you 5 simple tips on how to connect. So the first tip would be vibrations. Everything has energy. So the more happier you are, the more energy that is lifted, making it easier to connect with your loved ones. So be happy. Go for a walk, go and embrace little things around you, and just enjoy yourself is very, very important. So dedicate a place where you would like to connect. If you followed my journey for a while, you'll know that I have a certain bench at the end of my garden. And this is a place where my past loved ones know that I will only connect with them. So even though they're around me all the time, it's the only place that they know that I switch off from everybody else. So find a certain place in your home or out and about, whether it's sitting on your bed or in a bench in your garden. That is the place you will choose to always connect with your loved ones. They will know that that is where you will be waiting for them. Speaking out loud is also very, very important. So speak openly. Don't be scared of speaking to spirit. You may not see them straight away, but talking is very important. They can hear you. And I know it sounds strange when you actually sit down and you think, right, I'm going to start talking, but just do it. Whatever comes to your mind, just say hello or please give me a sign, and they will. They will show you in many ways how to connect with you. Number 4 would be listening and meditation. So meditation is very, very powerful, guys, like so powerful. When you close your eyes and you settle your mind and your body, a lot comes forward directly within your mind. That is spirit. You'll be drawn to different places and different things to go, being able to connect in certain ways. And the last tip is dreams. Before you go to bed, ask your loved ones to come closer, to give you a message and a sign through your dream. You will always remember what is needed to be remembered. So guys, I want to talk a little bit about meditation as well, because meditation is incredible. So we're going to do a little bit of a meditation talk. So what I recommend is literally getting as comfy as you can, because this is going to enable you to be able to connect with your loved ones on a deeper level and be able to focus and relax your mind. With meditation, guys, simply close your eyes and relax your body, focusing on your breath. You don't need to focus too much and breathe in and out slowly, but just let your body go with the flow. Just relax your mind. Meditation is incredible ways of connecting with your loved ones. And the first thing I recommend doing is finding yourself to that peaceful place that you enjoy, but also where you feel safe and happy. So when I meditate, I'm always on the top of a staircase. And this staircase, I can feel the beams of the wood all the way down to the bottom of the staircase. I can hear rustling of the birds outside on the window. I can smell like a wooden fusty smell, but I know that I'm going to walk down the stairs. So wherever you may be, whether you are on a field, in a field, on a bed, anything at all, just go with it. And what do you feel? What do you sense? So I walk down my stairs and I always come to one big wooden oak door. And as I walk slowly to the door, I open it and I'm in a big white room. And there is about 6 doors all the way around me. And whatever door I pick to go through, there's going to be something there. So I always pick the door on my right to start with. And as I walk through, I open myself to a big field. And in this field, I'm automatically in a big, massive dress. And I just feel pretty. And the sun is hot on me. And I'm in a cornfield. And everything is just beautiful. It's so sunny. And there's butterflies and birds. And I'm running through this cornfield. And at the end of the field, there is a bench. And I can't see the face just yet, but I can see the outline of my nan. And she is there. She is waiting for me. She talks to me and she hands me things. What is happening throughout your meditation? What are the certain things that you are being told? What do you feel? What do you hear? They are all connections with your loved ones. And they are connected deeply within your mind to give you a sign that you desperately need to hear today. You'll also begin to feel lighter and more the feeling of like you can breathe. Begin to talk to your loved one or accept anything that you are given. And you can walk back through the door and find a different door. But I always walk back. So I walk back through the cornfield, back to the door, and I'm in the big white room again. There is another door I always go to in front of me. And as I reach for that door and I walk in, it's warm, but it's dark. And I sit right next to a fireplace. And there is an old man sat on a rocking chair. And it is always my granddad, who I never ever met, who holds my hand and doesn't say anything at all. I just know he is there, and I know that he's watching me, and he's warm and he's happy and he's proud. And I can just see so much beauty within him. I can feel the heat of the fire. And I kiss him on the head and I walk away back through the door, back through the other door with the white room, up the stairs, and I open my eyes. That is a form of meditation. Your mind is powerful in so many ways, and you are able to connect with your loved ones through meditation. Write down with a piece of paper and a pen while your eyes are closed, and you can reopen them when you awake and see what you've wrote down. You might find numbers, you might find initials, you might get different feelings. It is so incredible to relax your mind and your body and use meditation to connect with your loved ones that are no longer here. Please drop a comment below if you tried your meditation today, because honestly, there is so many ways of connecting with your loved ones, and I highly recommend this being your first connection to the spiritual world and using the power of your mind and your body to connect with the ones that you have lost. So comment below, like, share, and comment to be able to get more tips on how you can connect with your loved ones with We Talk to the Dead by Chloe Mediumship.